Hey, everybody. How are you? It is 2022. Holy cow, here we are. It is the second day. So I wanted to come on and do a video for each zodiac sign. And I haven't done a video for each zodiac sign in probably maybe almost a year now. So I was being called to do that. And so instead of doing individual videos, I'm going to try this. I'm going to try one long video and then I'll do timestamps, because when you're looking at your information for your zodiac sign, it's not a complete picture if you're not looking at all of your information. So when you're looking at these readings, please look at not just your sun sign, but also your moon sign and your ascending sign or your ascendant. And if you don't know what those signs are, if you don't know where your moon falls in the zodiac chart or your ascending sign, please do a natal chart. So, and all you have to do is Google free natal chart. They're everywhere. And you just need to know the time and place of your birth. And that's it. So, really cool information. But yeah, please look at not just the themes for your sun sign in this video, but also for your ascendant and for your moon, to get a complete picture or a more complete picture of what's going to be the theme for you in 2022. And a theme is the overarching idea or the big picture of what's going to be going on for you for this year. So definitely look at all three pieces of the information and then take what resonates with you and just leave the rest for others. So if something doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. Just know that, okay, this wasn't for me, but this other piece that did resonate with me, that's for me. All right. So we're going to get started. And I'm going to start with Capricorn because we are in Capricorn season, and Capricorn season is my rising sign, my ascendant. So let's do that. Let's get started. So I'm going to start with an overarching theme. Oh, look at that, Capricorn. Look at that, letting go. Learn to let go. So this year, you are going to be learning to let go of those situations, those people, even that way of thinking that no longer serves you. So it is time. It is time to be okay with walking away from what isn't working. And as a Capricorn, you want to dig in and you want to make things work. And so this is going to be a hard lesson for you this year, that you do have to learn that when you keep being shown over and over and over again that something isn't for you, it's okay to go. It's okay to leave. It's okay to say, you know what? I did my best. I gave it my all, but it's time to let this go. And, when you're letting something go, it really is okay, because if it's for you, it will come back. And if it isn't for you, it's just validating that you made the right choice. That it was okay to let go. It was okay. And it might take you months, it might take you years to really be okay with that decision. But that's going to be a big one for you this year, Capricorn, is to be okay with letting go. All right, so let's dive into this. Let's dive into this and see what they want to say about this. Oh, all right. That one came right out. All right. Oh. All right, Capricorn. The High Priestess, intuition, wisdom, and patience. So the High Priestess is coming out to let you know that following your intuition, moving away from things that no longer serve you, following your inner wisdom, your inner knowingness, knowing that that's okay, because that is going to allow you to step into the patience of What is for me will return to me. What is for me will come back to me. But I can stand my ground. I can stand in my knowingness, and I can move away from what is no longer serving me. That it's okay to let go of things, because I am being brought into the wisdom of what is for me. I'm being shown what is for me. So it is going to be time for me to, this year, get motivated. Not spinning my wheels in things that aren't working out for me. Not spinning my wheels in things that have shown me over and over again they're not for me. I keep getting bumped out of it for a reason. Or maybe I've been bumped out of it a couple times in the past couple of years. And this year, I know that it's okay for me to get motivated and go in that new direction that is creative, that is enthusiastic, that is where I'm finding my passion, that is where I'm feeling good about things. It's okay. Because that thing that I keep getting dumped out of, it's not for me. That thing that doesn't keep working, it's not for me. I've got to get creative. I've got to move in a new direction, and it's okay. It's okay to take my enthusiasm. Look at that. Her solar plexus chakra is being highlighted here. So it's okay to go with the knowingness. And again, the knowingness. Look at that. The knowingness that what you're being brought to is for you. Because it's time. It's time to take on a new challenge. It is time to get determined about that thing that you really, really have been kind of putting on the back burner. That new job, that new creative endeavor, that new project. It's time. It's time to take on the new challenge and not let it feel too overwhelming, to feel too burdensome. You know, when we're trying to take on something new and it feels overwhelming, we have to break it into little pieces. Take it one step at a time, Capricorn. Don't think that you've got to do it all at once. It might be something that you do a little bit each day or each month this year, but at the end, you'll have the whole thing. You'll have the whole project. You'll have the whole idea. It feels like it's big. That feels like it's big. That feels like it's big. All right. What is going to be your advice? Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. Expect miracles this year, Capricorn. Expect miracles. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Whew. And I know as a Capricorn, because you have such a practical nature, you're going to feel always questioning when something miraculous or unexpected, very positive shows up for you this year. So it's going to be really, really important for you to remember this and go, oh, no, I can't be questioning it. I can't be overthinking it. I have to know that this is showing up for me unexpectedly, miraculously, because this is for me. Because this is the year that things really start to work out for me in a way that they haven't for a very long time. And for Capricorn, it has been a long time since you have felt like you can trust your intuition. You can trust that everything is going to be okay because it's been so hard for so long. And so now it's okay. Now it's time. It's time to say, I got this. It's time to say what this unexpected opportunity that feels overwhelming is showing up for me. It is for me. It's my time. And I can lean into it and I can be okay with it. Because it's okay. Because it's okay. So expect the unexpected from spirit, from source. Oh, it just feels like new people, new situations, a new tribe, a new job. Yeah. Let go. Let go of the thing that's not working. Let go of the relationship that's been bogging you down, weighing you down. I know this is not easy stuff. I know it's hard. I know it's overwhelming. I know it's scary, but expect the miracles of the support that you need when you need it. Yeah. And this year, it's going to be important for you to give relationship a chance, to work on partnership. All right. So it's going to be important for you not to feel like you've got to go it alone this year. And it's okay to open up to allowing someone in, whether that's a mentor, whether that's a partner, whether that's a love interest. But it's about not going it alone anymore. It's about opening yourself up to allowing others to help you, allowing others to be there for you in a way that could feel very uncomfortable, because as the Capricorn, you want to just put your head down and go. And this year, you're going to be asked to allow more people into your experience to help you. All right. So beautiful themes for this year for Capricorn. I'm excited myself. That's really, really amazing. All right. So that is Capricorn. So now we are going to turn to Taurus. I'm sorry, no, we're going to turn to Aquarius. All right. So, welcome Aquarius. The age of Aquarius is upon us. We are stepping into the age of Aquarius. We are coming out of the age of Pisces. So, Aquarius energy is going to be big this year. So, this is really exciting. So, be ready for, I feel like big changes, big epiphanies. That you're really going to feel like you're validated in a lot of ways this year, it feels like, because the energy is going to be supporting you in a way that Piscean age did not support you. Yeah, so it is time for relaxation and adventure. So this year it might feel like you keep being brought to things that are fun or things that feel like a vacation. But no, this is about the energy of vacation, the energy of relaxation and adventure. This is about you really moving out of feeling like you've got to be striving and driving all the time, Aquarius. It is time for you to take the time to smell the roses. Take the time this year to really, it's almost like take the vacation, don't take the extra paycheck. Like go and have the fun, go and relax and really spend some quiet time this year, because that is going to help you with all these big energies coming at you to really navigate these big energies, navigate the way forward this year by stepping back and not trying to keep pushing against things that feel big, feel really big. All right. Sorry. I ducked out there on you for a minute. All right. Oh, there it is. There it is. Big energy for you coming in, Aquarius. Accomplishment, celebration, and completion. Look at that. You're tired. You're tired of always kind of butting up against that energy that didn't support you. And now it's time to feel like you're coming into energy of being able to be accomplished, to celebrate this victory over getting through the unsupportive energy. But yeah, your world is turning in a way that is going to bring you into feeling capable and able. And this is big change. And I was feeling that as I stepped into your energy, that this is going to be a year of you really feeling like big things are moving. And this is just validating that. Wow, that the world is going to be very different for you this year, because it's going to feel easier. It's going to feel where you really can put your hair down and really get into allowing yourself to step back and just enjoy things, because you don't have to be worried and pushing and striving and driving against the energies that were so unsupportive for so long. And so it is time for you to get into making the adjustments where you need to. Getting into communication with those around you that maybe things weren't going so smoothly. So you're going to be inspired to have communication and make adjustments in relationships and situations where you were pushing against it in a way that it wasn't beneficial for you. You were pushing against it in a way that you were letting your fear or your anger kind of drive the situation. And now Spirit's coming in and going, no, you didn't need to be that way. It didn't need to be that way. It needs to be easier. It needs for you to feel that you are safe and stable, asking for what it is that you need and want, because you are coming into a time of receiving. You are coming into a time of things changing in a positive way and things being beneficial, even though you don't feel like you're working so hard. But those relationships, those situations that you really felt like you were letting the fear drive it, you were letting the instability or fear of not being stable kind of having you make choices and decisions that were kind of affecting negatively other people around you, okay? Because it is time. It is time for you to come into this 10 of Cups energy of family, love, and blessings. And so it is about letting go of the fear and moving away from the feeling that you're not safe and stable, that the energy isn't supporting you. It's time for you to get into feeling that you're moving into this, you're releasing the negative. You're allowing the positive, because you're going to be receiving the blessings that are going to be coming to you because of the energy shift in a way that has not been the case, has not felt. So you're definitely moving into this year, coming into blessings, into family, into love, into partnership, into this idea of being able to let go of the striving and driving, that it's okay, that you are safe and stable if you take the time off. You're safe and stable if you feel good about things. It's okay. All right. Let's get the advice to go with this. Yeah, this year it's going to be a big energy shift where you're coming out of that fear energy of always like pushing against people or situations to get what you need for you, because you never felt like you were receiving what you needed, because the energy always felt off or not supportive, or just hit you wrong, just didn't ever make you feel safe. Yeah, because you are coming into getting back into balance, coming into composure in a way that it's okay. Everything is okay, even though it has not felt that way, maybe in your whole life. So this Aquarian age is going to be big for you, um, especially your sign. Yeah, take time to gather your thoughts and energy, because there's a good chance that you're experiencing a buildup of frustration and annoyance at this time. You've been experiencing that for a long time. And now you are a passionate, loving, and joyful being, but at the same time, you don't want to be taken for granted or underestimated. The warrior within you wants to rise up and fight, or at least prove your skills, talents, and worth. By drawing this card indicates that right now, you're not going to be respected or heard in the way that you deserve. Angel wisdom is guiding you to retreat, reflect, and compose yourself before proceeding further. So take time to ask your angels and guides to help you compose your thoughts and your energy. Know that the divine hand of God is upon the situation and everyone involved, and there's no need to worry about anyone's karma but your own. Just retreat, refuel, and regain your composure. And that is going to be good advice all year long for you. That every time you feel like your toes are being stepped on, or you feel like you're not receiving what you need, step back and know that you are, and you will, and it will be okay. But you've got to allow the hand of God to come into each and every situation. All right. Yeah, big energies are going to be shifting for you. So it is going to make you feel uncomfortable. So it's going to be important for you to step back and get your composure every time. Or you're going to end up hurting people's feelings and hurting situations that you'll then have to swallow your pride for. Oof. All right. So you are coming into past life relationship. You have known each other before. So for some of you, not for all of you, but for some of you this year, you are coming into a relationship with someone that is going to feel very much like you know this person already. You resonate with this person on a level you've never really resonated with someone else. It is going to be a big relationship. And, past life relationships aren't always easy. And they don't always last a long time. Sometimes that past life relationship is just coming in to kind of give you the closure from a past life or give you the lesson from before. So it's going to be really important this year for any relationship that you're stepping into to take your time with it, to really get to know the person, to know that even though you feel connected on a level you've never felt connected with someone before, even though you feel like you know this person like you've never known someone else before, it's still going to be important to go slow because you don't know them in this lifetime. You don't know what they've been through in this lifetime. You don't know what they're carrying with them from this lifetime. So take your time in any relationship, guys, that you're coming in contact with, because there will be a benefit to it. But you don't want to end up just burning each other out by going too quick. All right? Slow and steady. Slow and steady. All right, so I am going to use my chapstick because it's a little dry in here. All right, and we are going to move on to Pisces. Water energy. Water energy. All right, so let's see what we got for Pisces. Ooh, believe in your dreams. Believe in your dreams this year. I love this for you, Pisces. Yeah, it's time. It's time for you to know that your dreams, so whether it's a dream of a goal or it's the dreams that you're having in the nighttime, it's time to believe in them. Believe in the messages you're receiving. Believe in the intuition, the inspiration that you're receiving. Yeah, it's time. It's time for you to know that you are having communication. That communication can be also the support that you're going to garner this year for the dreams that are the goals that you want to move forward. I love this energy for you. All right, let's dig into this. Oh, all right. All right. I like it when they're flying. It's going, okay, this is it. This is the one. This is the one. Oh, there's more than one there. Hello. All right. Let's see what we got here. So, and I love it. The first energy that came out was water energy, Pisces. So this is awesome. So we have the page 7 of water. Choices, overanalyzing, procrastination. It's time to get out of your own way, Pisces. Look at that. I think, does that say? Yes, it does. Those are 444. So there's an extra message for you in this card alone. So for those of you who are drawn, or you are Pisces, whether you are, remember, sun sign, moon sign, or rising, definitely look into 444 angel number because that is a separate message for you for this year. I love it. All about building. All about building. So you're building. So definitely allow and know that your dream, believing in your dreams is going to take you forward and it's going to help you build the future. But you've got to get out of your own way and get out of overanalyzing or procrastination. It's about time to make those choices. It's about time to make the choices and decisions that you feel and you're being guided to. Whether it's been a long-standing dream of a goal that you've wanted to accomplish, or you're receiving communication in the dream time, in the dream state. So remember, procrastination is fear energy, and it's time to let go of the fear. It's time to let go of the woulda, coulda, shoulda. It's time to let go of the who am I? Let go of the anything that's holding you back. Any thought that is saying, I'm not good enough. I don't deserve this. You do. It's time. It's time to get going. It's time to believe in yourself, in the dreams that you've been having or the dreams that you've held for a very long time. So the Five of Air is coming in saying it's time to reassess kind of how you've made your choices and decisions in the past, because it's time to get out of making mistakes. It's time to get out of any melodrama. It's time to get out of only looking at what you've lost and start really focusing on what you still have. So this year, Pisces, getting into gratitude is absolutely going to help you to get in the energy that helps you manifest the dreams. It's time. It's time to get out of your own way. It's time to get out of your own way. It's time. It's time to move on. It's time to realize your dreams. It's time. Because you are coming into this page of air energy. So it's time to be honest with yourself. It's time to get analytical about what steps you need to take. It's time to speak your truth. It's time for you to start having and receiving everything that you want, that you've been dreaming about and that you've been planning on for a long time. So this year, it's time to take action. It's time to go. And let go of the woulda, coulda, shoulda. Let go of the any thoughts or feelings that you've got where you think you've already missed the boat, or you've already let yourself down, or it's already too late. Nope, it's not. It is not too late. Not at all. It is not too late. Yeah. And anytime those negative thought patterns come in, clear, cancel, and release. I love it. So Pisces, anytime you come into an idea or a thought that I'm not good enough, I can't do that, I've already missed the boat, whatever that negative thought is, you just think clear, cancel, and release. Clear, cancel, and release. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I want to read a part of it. If you're saying something even jokingly about yourself that might have a negative effect on you or express something you wish wasn't real, you're being encouraged to be more loving towards yourself. Angels are guiding you to clear, cancel, and release anything you no longer want or need in order to make more room for love, positivity, and peace. Whenever you have a negative thought or say something then you wish you hadn't, you have the capacity to remove that idea or energy from your own energy by saying the powerful affirmation, clear, cancel, release. Angels are ready and willing to help you clear anything that could be standing between you and your inner peace. Boom. There it is. There it is. Let it go. Do not let those thoughts hold you back anymore. Do not let that mental body, that egoic mind stop you. It is go time. All right. Trust. I love it. So in any relationship this year, whether it's a partnership, romantic, family, a friend, coworker, trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. So for some of you, this is going to be really, really hard, because if you've been let down, if you've been lied to, if you've been manipulated, if you've been cheated on, it's going to be really hard to trust. But this is your year to get back into learning how to. This is your year to say, I'm ready to move away from the hurt, the pain, the disillusionment. Time to trust and have faith. that not everybody is manipulative, that not everybody is not trustworthy, a liar, a cheater. All right, so yeah, it's time. It's time to trust. All right, guys. All right. Oh, I love it. I'm really enjoying this. This is fun. All right. To be honest with you, I've been putting it off for about a week. I've been called to do this for about a week. And yeah, I was putting it off because, sometimes we get in our own way. All right. So now we are in Aries. All right, Aries, here we go. Beginning of the fire signs. And as someone who has fire in their chart, I'm interested to see this for you. Enlightenment, pursue spiritual growth. So yeah, Aries, wherever you are on your spiritual path this year, continue. So if you're someone that's just starting, welcome. For some that are on the middle or more advanced on their path, keep going. Keep going. Because that enlightenment, that connection to spirit is absolutely going to help you in your life purpose, in what it is that you're here to do in this lifetime. And so this year I feel like is going to be a big piece of that puzzle for you. For some of you, it's really going to solidify you're on the right path. For some of you, it's going to say, hey, this is your path. And for some of you, it's going to be a real validation for all the hard work and trials and tribulations that you've been going through for a long time. For a long time. I would say for a couple of decades even. So yeah, I love it. I love it. Growth. So, but good growth. It doesn't feel like painful growth. It feels like growth that you've been feeling coming, growth that you are ready to continue. Yeah. So it is a new beginning for some of you. It is so again, wherever you are on your journey, on your spiritual path, for some of you, it is a new beginning. So for those of you who've been on it for a while, it is going to bring you those new emotional relationships, those new situations that are really going to help you move in a way or in a direction that you've been feeling kind of stuck or not able to proceed in the past year. So this year is really going to start bringing you into those new emotional experiences, those new relationships that is going to help you even more further the intuition, the intuitive nudges, the connection. So yeah, so big growth. So it's going to be important for you to not butt up against it, to let your ego keep you held back into the I know better, or I've already been through this. Thank you very much. I got this. No, these challenges, this determination, this resistance, it's going to be important for you to step back and not resist the change, not resist the growth, and not resist the new opportunities. Because even though you can't see how it's going to benefit you, it's going to benefit you. Even though you can't see why you're being brought to this person or this situation, you won't know until you embrace it. So it's going to be important to not let your ego get in the way, Aries, because it is time. Look at that. High Priestess, intuition, wisdom, patience. It is time for these energies to really start to help you get into the patience that the intuition and the wisdom that you're being brought to can develop. But if you keep getting into the been there, done that, I don't know why I'm being brought to this, I've already had this experience. No, try to be open and embrace what you're being brought to, because even though maybe it's somebody you've already been brought to before, or a situation you've already been brought to before, or something you've already thought you learned, there's going to be a new piece. There's going to be a new spin. There's going to be something else there. So please, Aries, this year, be open to whatever it is you're being brought to, because there's a reason. Because it is part of your path. It is part of your growth. Yeah, be open to possibility, be open to change. Don't get in your own way. Don't get in your own way. All right. You know that the intuitive, the intuition, that was on 2 of the cards. So I really feel like those of you that have been on a spiritual path, like your connection to spirit is going to really blossom, really open up in a way that maybe you even step into mediumship, or maybe you step into the next level. Yeah. So it's going to be important as a fire energy this year that you earth and ground to help you manage these energies, help you to move through what you're being brought through in a way that keeps you from popping off, letting your anger or letting your emotions take over. So this is going to be really beneficial, fire energy, to make sure that you earth and ground this year as often and as much as you need to keep yourself centered. So as you're being guided, as you're being brought the intuition, as you're being brought the nudges from spirit, you can receive them in a way that's beneficial. And when you're brought to situations that you're dumped out of, or you're brought to situations that you didn't see coming, you can breathe through it and not have that over the top emotional reaction that us fire people can have. So I love it. I love it. Yeah, earth and ground, definitely, definitely. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So for those of you who are not in a relationship, I would say that you're going to be meeting someone this year that is going to get you into some level of commitment or higher level of connection. So for some of you might actually be getting engaged this year, or you have gotten engaged recently. But for most of you, I feel like this is going to be about meeting that person or having that relationship that really does go to the next level, or is going to go to the next level in time. So someone that you really can feel commitment towards. So a bond, not just a connection, but a bond. That's what that feels like. So that feels good. So thank you, Aries. Thank you for being here. All right. And now we are on to Taurus. Earth energy. Earth energy. The bull. Stubborn. Yes. Cheer up. Live in the moment this year, Taurus. Live in the moment. Being stubborn, you can dig in your heels. You can get into what has always been is what it needs to be. How we've always done things is how we need to continue to do things. And this year, you're going to need to be more open to change, open to spontaneity, living in the moment. Being open to change, like open to like being spontaneous, going with the flow. Living in the moment, being very present this year, learning how to live in the present moment, not worrying about what happened in the past, not doing too many expectations of what the future is going to be, but what is going on right here, right now, in my present moment. That's what this feels like. Sorry, guys, this hair is driving me crazy. So that's what this feels like. All right. Living in the present moment. All right, let's dig into this for you. Ooh. I have to cut these cards if they don't. They're really being... Whew, okay, we're going to knock them out. Give them a shuffle. All right, there's one. There we go. They're all over the place. They wouldn't speak, and then they started speaking all over the place. All right, okay. So, look at that. The Hermit. Introspection, self-discovery, mentorship. So, there's going to be Hermit energy this year for you. So living in the moment is going to be important for you to step back as much as you need to this year to be in the mode of self-discovery of why is this coming up for me? What can I learn from this? What do I need to take from this? What is this showing me? So Taurus, this year it's going to be a lot about learning about what you need to know for you. And being present is going to be really important because if you're stuck worrying about the past or projecting into the future, you're going to miss what's going on right now that you need to know about. That's going to help you to know why you're going through what you're going through or what's being brought to you and why it's being brought to you. Because remember, our internal reflects our external. And that's what this is making me feel like, that it's time to get your internal right so that your external can start getting in line. You can start receiving the things you want to receive, whether that's the right job, the right partner, the right living situation, the right people, whatever it is. Until you get right inside, your outside can't get right. So that's why living in the moment is going to be so important for you this year. All right, because the Queen of Earth is coming in saying it's time to be practical. It's time to get safe and stable. It's time to get very practical because you are capable and you're going to prove to people that you're capable this year by the choices and decisions that you're making. But you can't make the ones that are going to do that if you're still focused on the past or concerned about what's coming, because we don't ever really know what's coming. We really don't. And so we can't do anything about the past. We don't know what's coming in the future. So we have to get really clear about now, what's going on right now. And for you this year, Taurus, it's going to be really important that you do that because that is how you are going to bring in the stability that you're looking for in your life, whether that's financial or whether that's a living situation or that's the relationship. Yeah. So it is time to get out of this 9 of air, negativity, worry, and sleeplessness. It is time to get out of the manifesting of all the things you don't want. And that's what's been happening. You've been so focused on the past that you've been really manifesting those past situations. And it's time to get out of that. That's why you've got to live in the present moment. Because if you live in the present moment, you're going to start drawing to you the things that are going to be beneficial for you. But if you keep living in the past, you're just going to keep manifesting all that stuff that you've already been through. And it's time to let that go. It's time to let that go. So this year, it's going to be really important that each time you're brought to a new situation or a new challenge, you take a deep breath and be like, I don't know what happened. I'm not thinking about how it happened before, but I'm going to stay present in the moment. What are my choices right now? And go in the new direction. Because remember, when you know better, you do better. And I feel like anything you're brought to this year is going to be a situation you've already been through, but it's giving you another opportunity to make a better choice because you've been through it before, you know better. Now it's time to make the hard choice and do better. And that brings you the stability. That brings you the practical. Okay, let's see what we got to go with this. is. Cut the cords to the past. Yeah, they no longer serve you. Those energies are not going to help you. Let it go. Because it is time to come into the sacred plan. That God consciousness has the plan. You're moving forward, but you've got to cut those cords. You got to let the past go. You've got to get on board with the sacred plan. You got to get on board with what you're being brought to, because that is what is for you. Even if you don't trust it, even if you don't believe it, even if you don't buy it, it is for you. It is where you are going. It is what is needed. Let the past go. Forgive whatever choices and decisions you made. Just know you were doing the best at that time. And move forward. And move forward. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. There it is. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So for some of you, you're going to be running into someone this year that isn't your usual type. But be open-minded, because that person is going to be the one that's going to help you, is going to be the one that's going to be there for you, is going to love you authentically. And so for those of you in relationship, it may be a situation where that relationship falls away so that the new person can come in. And for some of you who have been single for a long time, be open to the people that you're meeting, because it's not going to be someone that you're used to. It's not going to be that same type of girl or guy. It's going to be someone who maybe isn't as physically appealing, or isn't as outspoken or center of attention as you're used to. But definitely give that new person a chance, because that person is going to give to you in a way that you've never received before. All right. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm really enjoying these readings, if you want to know the truth. All right, we're going to go to Gemini. I know, I'm sorry about this hair. Sorry about this hair. All right. Gemini. I can't promise I'm not going to play with it more. All right, let's see what we got. Gemini. Good fortune. Invite magic in. It's time, Gemini. It's time. Good fortune. Invite magic in. For some of you, you're just stepping into your magic, into your personal empowerment. And so it's time. It's time to invite the magic in. It's time to know that you are worthy of good fortune. It is time for you to embrace the good fortune. No more blocking it, no more holding it off, but just allowing and saying thank you. No overthinking it. Whew, I love it. So the first one we have is 7 of Air, awareness, caution, consequences. It is time. It is time for you to step into the awareness of what is for you. That always kind of heading to the danger, heading to the excitement, heading to the forbidden. That is where we need to be cautious, where we need to know that there's always going to be a consequence in that situation. That the 7 of Air is now bringing us the time to start embodying your personal power and saying that I'm going to keep myself safe. I'm going to be more cautious, that it's time for me to not keep running towards the danger or the excitement, because that keeps stealing my joy. I keep thinking it's going to bring me the joy, but it keeps stealing my joy. And I want the joy, because you are coming into a time of your luck, progress, and change coming in. But if you keep self-sabotaging by running to the excitement, you can't let the good fortune in. So this isn't about striving and driving. This isn't about this year, not about keep pushing, keep trying to get there, keep trying to do all the things. This is about stepping back and getting cautious and letting progress and change show up. Let the wheel turn. Let the magic in. Believe that you've been doing the preparation and now it's time for the opportunity to show up. But it can't if you keep running towards the danger. It can't if you keep putting yourself in situations that just aren't going to work out for you. They don't serve you anymore. That's the old idea, the old past, the old whatever. And now we need to get into balance because we're so out of balance. So the 10 of fire is coming in saying that you're overwhelmed, you're stressed, you're overworked, you're in imbalance. You got to let the magic in. You got to get out of the striving and driving. You got to get out of feeling like you've always got to be on the edge. It's time to let the magic in, the good fortune. It's right here. Let the wheel of progress change. Let the wheel of fortune change, because it's going to. It's going to. And it'll bring the magic in if you let it. But you got to get out of your own way. You got to stop feeling like you got to keep striving and driving. That being stressed out is your normal. It's not. It's abnormal. You got to step back. This year, the magic is going to come. The good fortune is going to come. But if you're not allowing it in, you're going to miss it. You're going to have to keep waiting. All right, Spirit, what is the best advice for this? How do we let the good fortune in? Yeah, transformation. You got to transform your thinking. You got to transform your feeling. You got to transform your actions. You got to listen to the intuition. You got to listen to the gut. And even though it feels uncomfortable to step back, even though it feels uncomfortable to take some time off, even though it feels uncomfortable, but maybe even change what you're doing. Gemini, I feel like it's a big year for you, a big year of transformation. This isn't little transformation. This is big transformation. But it's all bringing you to the good fortune. It's all bringing you to the magic. You got to let it. You got to let it. Yeah. And don't feel like you've got to go it alone. Don't feel like you've got to go through this transformation process by yourself. So reaching out to people who've been through it or who are going through it. Yeah. It's all good. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So as you go through this year, when you have romantic feelings, it's going to be important for you to allow yourself to explore it. Allow yourself to open up to it. And sometimes it will be a go, and sometimes it won't. But what you're doing is you're showing the universe that you are loving yourself enough to share your love. And that is going to draw to you the love that you're looking for. All right? Thank you for being here. Whew. That was good. That was good stuff. All right, Cancer. Cancer, let's see what we've got for Cancer. Okay, Cancer. That one, oh, I love it. Cancer, you also got good fortune. Invite the magic in. All right. Well, we're going to take it because it flipped out. That wasn't even a question in my mind. So let's see what digging into this will get us. Ooh, Cancer. Oh, very different than Gemini. So invite the magic in. So the first way you're going to do that is to know that it is time for karmic returns. That the fortune that is coming in is going to be balance, is going to be a fairness. For some of you, it will be something to do with the law, some kind of contract, legal situation. So if you're a Cancer and you've got some kind of legal situation out there roaming around, just know that it's going to come back into balance for you. But for most of us, this is going to be about receiving fairness, receiving some karmic blessing from some injustice that was done to us or happened to us in the past. So Cancer, things are definitely moving in a positive direction for you where you feel like the good fortune is just arriving. It's just coming. And so there are going to be revelations. There are going to be illusions that are revealed. Some people's masks are going to come off this year for you. And so you're going to understand why you're getting this karmic return, the dirty that you've been done, the bad hand you've been dealt. It's coming back for you. So there is fairness coming in, and you're going to have a lot of revelations that are going to bring you kind of like that aha moment. Like I felt it, I knew it, but I wasn't getting the validation. I wasn't getting the evidence. And now this year you'll get the evidence. This year you'll get the evidence. So the Ace of Air, a new beginning in inspiration, communication, and adjustments are coming in. So look at that, Cancer. Yeah, things are moving in a beautiful direction for you in a way that is going to help you feel validated, help you feel worthy, help you feel important. So follow the inspiration and the intuition. Follow where you're being led because that's where the magic is going to be. That's where it's going to be magical for you. So it's time. It's time to know that it's time to claim your right is what I'm hearing. Claim your right. For some of you, you've been held back from I don't know. Some of this legal stuff that I'm getting is like wills, land, just real injustice that's been done to you. Where it's coming back to you. And for some of you, I feel like it's a relationship, like you've just been really done dirty by certain people. And it doesn't mean those people are going to step up to the plate, but it means that you're going to be coming into a relationship with someone who is going to be so on the opposite end of that you're going to feel like, okay, this was what I went through was worth it. Because this relationship and this person is amazing, is more than I ever could have dreamt. This job is just giving to me in a way I never thought I'd get. The recognition, the money, just feels like that's what this it just feels big. Whatever this karmic return is big. All right. Just that's what I'm feeling. Whew. Vulnerability and freedom. Vulnerability and freedom. Yeah. So it's okay to be vulnerable. That is where your freedom is going to be. So in the past where you've been done dirty, where you've been shot down, where you've been stepped on, where you've been, things were taken away from you. um, it's okay. It's okay to get back into being vulnerable, because that is where your freedom is going to be. It's okay to accept the apology. It's okay to accept the gesture. And again, the return is going to be big. It's going to feel uncomfortable. It's so big. So that's why it's going to be important for you to be okay being vulnerable. Because when you're having the return and it feels so over the top, you're going to be like, it's too big, too good to be true. And that's Cancer. That's not the case. So it's okay. That is where your freedom lies. That is where your freedom lies. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to open up to new people, new situations, because what you've been through is over. Let the magic in. What you've been through is over. Those awful people won't be back. Those nasty people, done dirty, criticisms, judgments, making you feel wrong. Yeah, it's over. The people coming in, it's okay to be vulnerable with them. Children, your love life is being affected by children. So yeah, for some of you, you may be having children this year, but for most of you, this is okay to get into that childlike quality of joy. This is okay to be vulnerable. This is okay to be childlike this year. It's okay to be innocent, feel innocent, be joyful, be playful. Let down the guard, let down the shield, let down the wall. Is what this feels like, because it's okay. Because the people and the situations that you're coming into are going to feel magical. So don't put up the wall because you're so expecting things to be bad, because that's how it happened in the past. No, we're moving into this new karmic return of things coming in for you that are good, because it's time. It's time for you to it's time for you to receive your due, is what I'm hearing, Cancer. So I love that for you. So thank you for being here. All right, Leo. Leo. Leo, 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 Leo. Let's see what we got for my Leos. And for those of you who don't know, my sun sign is Leo. And there are a few people who will tell you in my life that I do know how to roar. That can be scary, believe it or not. Oh, enlightenment. Pursue spiritual growth. Boom. I believe Aries got this, the other fire sign. Yeah, enlightenment. Pursue spiritual growth. So again, wherever you are on your path, whether you're at the beginning, whether you're at the middle, whether you feel like you are kind of spiritually up there, you've still got growth. You know, what I've learned is this life is not, there's no destination. And so we're always growing, we're always evolving, we're always moving up the ladder. And so yes, Leo, keep evolving, keep moving, keep learning, keep growing. All right, let's dig into this for you. I just noticed on this card, her third eye has got like an amazing, look at that third eye activation. So Leo, third eye activation is what I'm being brought to you. So your spiritual enlightenment, your spiritual growth is definitely going to have something to do with the third eye really being activated. So if you start seeing things in your mind's eye, in a way that you've never seen before, if you start seeing spirit, yeah, you are, your third eye is activating this year, big time. So contentment, luxury, independence, the 9 of Earth. Yeah. So Leo, you're coming into wishes fulfilled. You're coming into receiving abundance, receiving. So it makes me feel like for some of us, and I say us because I'm a Leo, that we are going to be receiving monetarily, but also I feel like because we got the enlightenment here, that we're also going to be receiving the resources. We're going to be receiving all the ways in which we need into pursuing the spiritual growth. So if you feel like you don't know where to go, if you feel like you don't know how this is going to look for you, what I would say is the mentor is going to show up. You're going to be brought to the book. You're going to be given the idea. So yes, don't feel like you are going to have to work too hard here. It feels like you are going to be brought to what it is you need on this path. So yes, because right behind it, it is the page of Earth, studious, prepared, cheerful. So there will be some study involved. There will be some mentor, some class, some book, some information that you'll be receiving that's going to help you on your path. So if you're not sure what your path looks like or where your path is taking you this year, you will know. And it also feels like for some of you, it might not be just reading a book. It might be maybe writing a book or starting to blog or, some way in which you're giving communication as well as receiving. But just know, look at that. You're coming into whatever you need, the windfall. Charity, generosity, windfall. So financially, you are going to have what you need this year as you move forward on your path in your spiritual growth. So if you feel like you're being brought to the idea of changing your job or brought to the idea of making a move in any way, just know that financially you will have what you need this year as you go down the path, as you are being brought to the different places, the different people, the different ways in which you're going to be brought to your spiritual growth. So I just love that, if you have lack mentality, if you really feel like you don't have enough or you never have enough this year, that will not be the case, guys. Leo, you are coming into it. You are going to prosper this year. So, take a deep breath and trust it. Trust what you're being brought to, that it is for you. Even if it feels a little uncomfortable because it's new, it's something you've never done before. Trust it. It's exciting. Cut the cords. There it is. The only thing that can hold you back is the past. So cut the cords to those past relationships and past situations that did not serve you. And if you haven't done it, do it now. There's nothing behind you that is for you. It's all in front of you, Leo. It's all in front of you. It's all in front of you. And I feel like it's so new, and it will feel uncomfortable this year because it's like everything you're brought to is new. So many things are going to be falling away. Old relationships, old people, old situations, old jobs. It feels like there's going to be a clearing out, and just trust that you're going to be okay. You're going to have the stability and safety that you need. So you will have what you need when you need it on this path. So don't let the fear of the change draw you in. Just stay in the expectation that everything is working out for your highest and greatest good. Absolutely. Let your friends help you. Ask for help and accept support from others. Yeah, you don't have to go it alone, Leo. And when you're going through big change like this, that I feel you're going to be going through, these growing pains, don't feel like you've got to do it alone. Reach out, ask for help, ask for support. Allow people in emotionally, physically, spiritually, energetically. Be discerning, of course, always be discerning. But yeah. Cut the cords to the past and let the new people in. I love it. All right, Leo. Beautiful 2022. All right. Virgo. Wow, I can't believe I've been doing this for over an hour. So I love it. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. These messages are all very different. I love it. All right, Virgo, let's get into your energy here. Ooh, Virgo, this is a very different message for you. Illusion, embrace the truth. Yeah. You know, it's honestly, Virgo, it feels like we've got to get honest with ourselves. We got to get honest with ourselves. We've got to start embracing the difficult truth. Let's dig deeper. Let's dig deeper. So, illusions, embrace the truth. Whew, I love that. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. So we're coming into new energy of abundance, opportunity, and resources. Look at that. Right off the bat. So I don't think embracing the truth is going to be, embrace the truth is going to be too difficult because you're going to be abundant. So the truth is going to be leading you to the opportunities and abundance that you've been striving for. No more striving and driving. This is new energy. And it is going to come on the heels of forgiveness, getting into the healing. So whatever situation was holding you back, whatever situation was deception, someone was lying to you and manipulating you. And if you haven't let it go, you will be letting it go. Because that is what is going to bring you into the new beginning of abundance. That the person who is promising you is a very dominant energy in your life, whether it's a boss or a partner. It just feels like, you're going to be healing from that being dominated, being told that you're not good enough, being told that they don't support you. They don't support you no matter what you do. They don't support you. And it's time. It's time to move away from that. It's a time to get out of the confusion, get out of the self-doubt, and get into the free will of I deserve better. I'm moving on. So the illusion of who they are, that they aren't the person they showed you. They aren't the person they told you they were. The deception, the mask has come off. And you're moving into the truth of who you are. And when you do that, when you move into the truth of that you deserve better, that the manipulation, the lies, the deception, that is when your abundance shows up. That's when your new situation is going to arrive. That is when you are going to have the opportunities and resources that you need to run away. And look, you're going to be transformed. Look at that butterfly right there. You're going to be transformed. So this is big energy, Virgo. So whoever is taking their mask off, whatever illusion is being exposed this year, all right? And it's going to be important for you to kind of see this or look for this in all the relationships in your life, not just in like romantic relationship. For some reason, for somebody, I'm feeling like this is a boss, that they've been very two-faced. And so, yeah, it's time. It's time for you to not doubt yourself, to assert your free will. And this year will be about moving on to new, moving on to the transformative new you, which is going to allow the abundance and the opportunity and the resources to flow in. No more holding you back. No more holding you down. No, it's like someone's got their foot on your throat and you can't breathe, and they're going to be pulled away by the universe. And it's going to be up to you to stand up and assert your free will and move on. And know that when you do, you will be abundant. You will have the opportunities. You will have the resources. It will be okay. Yeah, because you have Mother, Father, God loving you. Even though you haven't been able to love yourself, even though you haven't been able to stand up for yourself, Mother, Father, God is always there, reaching out to love you, help you, support you. And that is who is going to bring you everything you need for your new start. Yeah, it's important for you to be honest with yourself. Don't allow the illusion to continue. This is your year of transformation. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Yeah. Yeah. It's time to let this go. If the money is what is keeping that person from loving you, if they're letting the money situation affect you in your relationship and how much they love you, that's not someone who loves you authentically. That's someone with an agenda. That's the illusion being exposed. Okay, Virgo? It's time to love yourself. It's time to love yourself. Walk away from the manipulation. All right. Thank you for being here. All right. Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra. Let's see what we got for you. Money. Find a way to abundance. Find a way to abundance. Money is going to be an overarching theme for you this year. Libra. Let's dig into this and find out how. What about money? I love it. 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 So in one of the earlier readings, and I don't remember which one, I think it was one of the beginning ones, so maybe Capricorn or Aquarius, I pulled a card that had 444 in one of the window panes. And that was an extra message for that sign. You, Libra, have the same thing going on. So you have money, find a way to abundance, and then you have the 4 of Earth, frugalness, extravagance, control. And look at that, 4-4. So there's an extra message for you. And 4-4 is the builder number. So you're going to be building. And you can actually look that up, Google 4-4, the master number or angel number for and more of a message on that. But yeah, you're going to be building this year, Libra. So it is about getting into being frugal. It is getting into letting go of the extravagance, getting out of lack mentality, basically. But you know what this means to me is no matter what's going on this year for you overall, you're going to have opportunities to make the money, to bring yourself into having the money that you need because you're building. This is a building year for you. And so it's going to be important to not let your emotions rule the day, but to really get into the practical and groundedness of being very frugal with the money that you do have so that you can draw to you more money and getting you into abundance. So not letting the emotions run away with you, not letting your emotions keep you from doing and being what you need to do and be to build this year for yourself. All right. So it's going to be important for you not to let the past hold you back. Not let any of the child traumas hold you down. Not letting any of the unworthiness make you feel that you can't deserve abundance. This is about getting out of your own way this year, Libra. This is about you really saying to yourself, I am worthy, I am ready. And when it shows up, be very practical with it. Be very practical, because when you show the universe that you respect money, more will flow in. But if you're always throwing it around like it's nothing, then you're going to be in lack. So this is about getting out of being dramatic, getting out of over extravagance, of feeling and making people think that you have way more than you do. This is about getting into understanding that money is energy, understanding that how you feel about money, how you respect it, really affects how it flows in and out of your life. And when you're grateful for what you do have, you're going to draw more to you. But if you always feel like you don't have enough, or you're always trying to make people think you have more than you do, then you won't. So being really consciously effort on how you're handling your money this year is going to be so important, because it's about building the savings account, building the paid off credit cards, building your safety and stability. It's okay to say, no, I'm not going to go and do that thing. And you don't have to say it's because I'm saving my money, or I don't have it, or I don't feel like I have enough money right now. Nope. You don't have to tell anybody what's going on with you. You can simply say no, thank you. No is a complete sentence. So you don't even have to tell people what you're doing this year, that you're building, that you're respecting the money that you do have, so that you can draw more to you. Yep, because it's time to raise your vibration. And how you do that is getting into gratitude for what you do have, respecting what you have, loving yourself enough to put yourself first. That's how you raise your vibrational frequency. If you keep staying in lack mentality, if you keep staying in the fear of not having enough, you're going to continue to not have enough. But when you raise your vibrational frequency and you get into the vortex, the money, the resources, the opportunities, it all shows up. But you've got to get out of the lack mentality, and that takes practice. So whenever you have the thought come in that I don't have enough, you've got to be like, clear, cancel, release. Not thinking that thought. Nope, not doing that. All right. So you got this, Libra. You got this. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Yeah. Getting out of the fear will help you get into the playfulness. And playfulness absolutely helps raise your vibrational frequency. When you're feeling joy, when you're feeling playful, when you're feeling love, that raises your vibrational frequency. And that also helps you manifest the things that you want. So yes, it is time to recapture your joy, recapture your playfulness. Whether it's with your partner, whether it's with your friends, your family, yourself. Do things you find joyful. Do things you enjoy doing. Don't keep telling yourself you don't have the money for that. It doesn't take money to read a book. It doesn't take money to take a walk. It doesn't take money to bake a cookie. Whatever. Draw, write, create. Get playful. Raise your vibrational frequency. Take yourself on a building year to abundance, Libra. All right. Gonna leave it there. That's good stuff. All right. And now we are on Scorpio. Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. Let's see what your overarching theme is. Ooh, Scorpio. This is being, there we go. Intuition. Trust your intuition. Yes, Scorpio, it is time. For this year, it is time to start trusting and acting on your intuition. Your intuition is that nudge in your gut that tells you which way to go. That is that dream that you keep having over and over again. That is that idea that keeps popping into the back of your consciousness. That is your intuition. And it is time. It is time. All right, Scorpio, here we go. Oh, yes. Yes, it is time to get into your strength, your courage, having compassion, perseverance. Your intuition is going to help you with that. If you follow the nudges of your intuition and you trust and act on it, you'll have the courage because you know you're not doing this alone. You're co-creating your reality. You're partnering with your guides. You're going in the way that is for you. So this is a beautiful message. Scorpio, this is an absolutely beautiful message. Get in connection. Co-create your reality with your guides of team angels and ascended masters. Get into following your intuition. Trust it and act on it. Because it is time for you to come into community, have friendship and celebration, because you're moving into connection. You're moving into where you need to be with your energy, the new people, the new tribe. It just feels like things have been really, really stressful, really, really hard. But if you just keep going, if you just persevere and use those intuitive nudges, Scorpio, you're going to be brought to this place of celebration that you made it, you got it, you did it. You received the job, you found the partner, you were seen, you're validated. That what you were striving for, what you were working on, what you were wanting, it was beneficial. It was important. So it's going to be important that you keep planning, you keep partnering, and you keep having progress. So right now it's about choosing you, choosing your perseverance, choosing your strength, choosing your courage. Keep planning. Keep partnering with your team of guides, angels, and ascended masters, getting into the intuitive space and saying, that's what my gut is saying, so that's the way I'm going. Because that's my gut knows. My gut is my higher self. My gut is my soul. My gut is my guardian angel. Whatever you believe in, they've got your back. And Libra, this year, Scorpio, I'm sorry, this year, this is where you're going. You're going into prosperous energy. You're going into being prosperous, in receiving. But you've got to follow the gut. You got to keep going. You got to keep persevering. And perseverance is, going even when it's hard. Keep going even though it's hard. That is what is going to bring you out of the darkness and into the light. That is what is going to bring you out of the bad relationship into the new relationship. That is what is going to bring you out of the bad job into the new job. And when I say new partnership and new job, I mean like amazing. Like you didn't know it could be that good. Because you did the hard work. You're being rewarded. That's what the celebration is all about. You're being rewarded with the new community, with the new friendship, with the new validation that what you were going through was important, that you're now being seen and heard. You are the unicorn in your experience. The magical being. It's time for you to receive. Follow your intuition. This year, Every time you get that nudge, even though it's a little uncomfortable or a little scary because it's taking you in a direction you've never been, take a deep breath and go. It's time. Yeah, because it is time. It is time for you to start having the love and connection with yourself and with others that you deserve. It is time for you to receive. It is time for you to be validated. And that's being the unicorn in your own life, being magical. When you're following your intuition, I call it being in alignment. You're on the road that is for you. Doesn't mean there's not going to be challenges and obstacles, but they're not going to be insurmountable. They're not going to be so hard. They're almost like they're little blips in the road just to keep you on the right path, keep you trusting and acting on what you're being brought to. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. And this can be a hard one. When you have been brought up in a religion that has very specific rules, really take a look at those rules, because a spiritual path is I don't want to say it doesn't have any rules, but the rules are the universal rules of compassion and love and joy and empathy. And if you're following those rules, then the other rules aren't so important. So just know that if you're really feeling like you're out of sorts with someone or things aren't going as well, really look at, how am I coming at this? How am I coming at this? And is this something that maybe I could compromise on? And if you can't, then that just means that that person and their beliefs isn't a match, and you might have to go in a different direction. But be open. Try to be open. So thank you for being here, Scorpio. All right. Last but not least, Sag. I can't believe I did it. I'm excited. All right, here we go, Sagittarius. Leadership. Set your goals, Sagittarius. Look at that. Fire energy, Leo energy, Lion energy. More fire energy coming into your reading, but it is time to set your goals. It is time for you to take leadership role in your life. And for some of you, in your business, in your work life, in your partnership. Let's dig deeper into this and see what we got. Oh, all right. That is the first time we've done that. Let's see what we got. So the first card that came out was the Knight of Air. Intellectual, determined, motivated. Yes, it is time. This year, you are going to be motivated. You are going to be stepping into the leadership role. Again, set your goals, whether that's your life or a bigger role in whatever situation you're in. But it is time. It is time for you to come into wishes, dreams, and happiness. So these goals that you're going to be setting, it is going to be around your dreams. It is going to be around that thing that's been kind of in the back of your mind that you've been wanting to pull out, you've been wanting to work on, you've been wanting to accomplish. It's time. 2022 Sagittarius is going to be the time for you to start doing that. Because if you get into meditation, contemplation, and cooperation, you will bring forth those ideas. You will bring forth that niggling thought, and it will be filled in or expounded upon by your intuition. So just know that it's time. It's time to set your goals. It's time to manifest those dreams. It's time to put in the dedicated, motivated effort. And if you're really feeling stumped, if you're really feeling like you're not sure, you can't flush out that whole idea, that's when you get into meditation. That's when you get into contemplation. That's when you know that you're not doing it alone. That idea is there, and it can be flushed out by quieting the distraction, by quieting the other thoughts. All right? Ooh, your cards want to like run away from me, Sagittarius. I almost dropped a whole nother deck. Yeah, that whatever that has been, starting your own business, writing a book, painting, whatever you've been wanting to create, whatever you've been wanting to do, clothing line, whatever it is, yeah, it's time. Yeah, it's time to raise your vibrational frequency to manifest the support that you need, to manifest all of the monetary support, the people support. It won't focus. But it's time. It's time to raise your vibrational frequency. Getting out of the fear of I'm not good enough, or I don't have enough talent, or I don't have enough gifts, or I don't have enough resources. Raising your vibration will help allow you to draw in everything you need, whether it's financial, whether it's emotional, whether it's motivational, whatever it is. All you have to do is set your goal, raise your vibrational frequency, and the universe will help join up the dots to bring you to having the time, having the energy, having the idea, whatever it is you need, Sagittarius. It's time. This is your year to begin. Start taking your steps. Start taking the steps. Raising your vibrational frequency out of the fear and getting into the gratitude, getting into the forgiveness, getting into the love, getting into the joy, getting up into those higher vibrational frequencies so you can allow the universe to bring you everything you need as you set your goals to start accomplishing them. But you got to set them. You got to set them. Give relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So for some of you, you will be coming into a partnership. For some of you, you're in a partnership and it's time to work on it. It's time to give it a chance. Give it a chance. Maybe for some of you, setting the goal is working on the relationships in your life. Maybe it's time to really get clear about how you're impacting the relationships, whether they are positive or negative, and what you can do in raising your vibrational frequency to change the relationships around you. That will also help you to manifest your goals. All right, Sagittarius, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you, everyone, for being here with me. Thank you all. We'll talk to you soon.